Before we start the video, my friend, I just want to say that this is a summary of the 5th and final season of the series Stranger Things. And if you haven't noticed, we previously summarized the entire series, all seasons, a long time ago. You'll find the links in the first pinned comment and also in the video description below. You definitely need to watch them so you can fully understand everything, because now we're continuing the story. Quickly reminding you of the last thing we saw in the previous season. 11 managed to defeat Vecna, and was also able to stop him from killing Max. However, Max suffered very serious injuries because Vecna managed to reach her several times and almost finish her off. As a result, Max is still alive, but currently in a coma. As for the city of Hawkins, it went through massive destruction because of Vecna. Vecna killed 4 victims in the previous season, which allowed him to open 4 gates to the upside down in different parts of the city. Because of that, Hawkins was hit by a massive earthquake. The ground cracked open, and a large part of the city became directly connected to the upside down. This is a huge disaster, and we still don't know what 11 and the others are going to do about it. We also saw that Eddie tragically died while helping everyone in the upside down. Unfortunately, the people of Hawkins believe that Eddie was the one who killed the 4 victims, and even after his death, the truth never came out. To this day, everyone still thinks Eddie was a killer. The final season begins with a flashback to November 12, 1983. Inside the Upside Down, we see Will, who at that time was lost there. Will is sitting alone, terrified, praying that his mother will find him and save him from this nightmare world. Suddenly, Will senses movement around him. He goes out to check and finds a Demogorgon chasing him. Will runs, climbs a tall tree to hide, but he slips and falls. The Demogorgon reaches him and takes him straight to Vecna. We see Vecna restraining Will and doing something horrifying. He inserts one of his arms into Will's mouth and places something inside his body. From that moment on, Will becomes connected to the Upside Down in general and to Vecna specifically. That is why, in previous seasons, Will could sense the Upside Down creatures. We return to the present timeline on November 3rd, 1987. A few months after the previous season, we see Holly, Mike and Nancy's younger sister, who has grown up a bit. She wakes everyone up for breakfast. Joyce is now living in the Wheeler house with Will and Jonathan because her house was located in a zone that became connected to the Upside Down and is now sealed off by the military. After breakfast, everyone goes about their day. Steve and Robin are working at the city's radio station, which was built by Dustin. Robin is broadcasting the news, revealing that large parts of Hawkins are now open to the Upside Down, and that a military base called Moxie has taken control of the area. The city is under full quarantine, and no one is allowed in or out. Suddenly, the broadcast cuts off, and Steve contacts Dustin for help. We then see Dustin heading to school, wearing a Hellfire Club shirt in honor of Eddie. The students stare at him angrily because they still believe Eddie was a murderer. Members of the basketball team confront Dustin, but Lucas, Mike, Will, and Max arrive and stop the fight. Dustin is warned not to attract attention, but he refuses to back down. A poster is shown at school announcing that the military is searching for 11. 11 is training intensely with Hopper and Joyce. The military is searching for her because they believe she can help stop the Upside Down. Hopper and the others are convinced that Vecna is still alive, and 11 needs to be ready for the final battle. Murray is secretly working as a driver inside the military base using a fake identity. He smuggles weapons and supplies to Nancy, Steve, Robin, and Jonathan. He also informs them that soldiers are about to enter the Upside Down. Robin secretly broadcasts a coded message through the radio, warning Hopper, Joyce, 11, and the kids that an operation is happening that day. Suddenly, Will feels intense pain and collapses. He senses that Vecna, or one of the Upside Down creatures, is very close, confirming that danger is approaching. A Demogorgon attacks the military convoy entering the Upside Down. Hopper is shot during the chaos, but survives. Will sees everything through the Demogorgon's eyes because of his connection to Vecna. Will realizes that the creature is heading straight to Mike's house. At the Wheeler house, the Demogorgon opens a gate and attacks. Karen tries to protect Holly, but both she and Ted are badly injured. The Demogorgon kidnaps Holly and drags her into the Upside Down. At the hospital, Mike and Nancy realize that Holly's imaginary friend, Mr. Watts, is actually Henry Creel, Vecna's human identity. Vecna manipulated Holly by pretending to protect her. Will explains that Vecna uses a hive mind consciousness that allows him to control Demogorgons and invade children's minds. Because of this connection, Will can see everything Vecna sees. Vecna's plan is to target emotionally vulnerable children, either turning them into weapons or using them to increase his power. During a massive attack, Will finally unlocks his abilities. His eyes turn white, and he uses telekinesis just like 11 and Vecna. He destroys multiple Demogorgons across different locations at the same time. Blood begins to flow from Will's nose, proving that he now possesses supernatural powers. Inside the mental world created by Vecna, Max helps Holly understand the truth. Max reveals that she survived by hiding within Vecna's memories. Together, they plan to escape. Dustin discovers that Vecna's massive wall surrounds upside-down Hawkins, and that its center is Hawkins' lab, the origin of everything. 11 and Hopper infiltrate the military base inside the Upside Down, believing that Vecna is imprisoned there. Instead, they discover Callie, also known as 008, 11's sister, who is being experimented on. And this is where the story ends. In the next summary, we will see how Holly and Max escape, what Vecna's real plan is, and how the final war begins.